What is this obsession with productivity these days? Like squeezing the fuck out of every minute you get. Like, no offense to guys like Ali Abdal on YouTube, these productivity gurus who keep sharing hacks. Even I have followed some of his hacks, and it's pretty great if it works for him. But that kind of lifestyle where you just always on the go, that just doesn't work for me. That's what I have realized, and I think it doesn't work for maximum people as well. And that should be normalized, because that just seems like a pretty robotic way to live life. Like, when do you get the time to just sit, reflect and rest, meditate, to see nature, to have your own thoughts on that, just obsessing on how to maximize every moment to make the best of it? If you're concentrating on that, if you're constantly thinking towards future and projecting it, when are you getting the time to live? Like, I was just outside, I don't know if you can hear it, it's raining outside, and I could see the trees swinging and dancing to the wind, and that was the best 10 to 15 minutes left just spent. That was just the best 15 minutes spent, and I just loved that, watching the trees, and it was the best use of my time. I felt that calmness that I don't think I could ever get. And before people come at me that, people like at that level, operating at that level, like Bezos level or Musk level, they need that kind of optimization. Multi-billion-dollar companies, right? So they need to squeeze down their minutes in the day. But people like us, and even I have had a 6-figure business, had 10k days, 15k days, and some days you would need to work 17 hours, 18 hours, especially in the beginning if you have your own business or practice and you want to establish it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that every day had to be that grueling, grinding, hard work, right? And that you need to follow a certain set of routine every day, and this minute you need to do things. I think you can achieve whatever you want to in a day, as long as you are completing the essential tasks. Like, this is the stuff I want to get in a day, these are the biggest needle pointers, these are the biggest needle movers that would make the biggest shift in my life if I accomplish them this day. And there are certain things you need to get done every day, and as long as you have that, I don't think you need a particular set of timely routine, like at this time you do have to do that kind of stuff. At least for me personally, it has never worked. I just felt very cagey in that. I felt very, and it felt very monotonous after a point of while, just doing the same thing again and again. I like the dynamic nature of life. I like that it keeps surprising me. I like that I can maneuver and I'm adaptable and flexible, but keeping in mind the fixed things where I want to go, my destination and my goals. That's important. So don't be obsessed with productivity that much. Do you? Design a life that works for you. Carve out time. If reading makes you happy, if watching things makes you happy, if just working 6 hours, 7 hours a day makes you happy, do that. At your job, that's perfectly fine. Not everybody needs to start a business. I've seen plenty of people who are even happy at their jobs, albeit the population is less, but they are. So try to be that person. The goal is to be happy, right? And running after money or material possessions, at the end of the day, that is what you're trying to maximize, right? So don't forget to live life. That's what we are here to do at the end of the day. Whatever makes us happy. We need to make money that is enough so that we can take care of ourselves and our family. But beyond that, everything is yours to take. So as long as you are clear on your fundamentals, like how much money do I want to make, how much do I need to take care of my family, what are the things that calm my soul, that make me happy, as long as I'm doing all of that, as long as I'm content, as long as I do not want to exchange my life with anyone, that is the ultimate happiness test, right? We discussed that. As long as everything is hitting, you do not need to be this productive bozo who has no sense of calmness or relaxation, who just can't sit still and enjoy life, and who just wants to do something every minute.